Hi, Larry. So I guess we're supposed to demonstrate our apps for you for Milestone 1. Just as a reminder, I decided to do the Literacy Center Learner Management System, which I've abbreviated to LCLMS, and pretty much everything because that's a huge mouthful. And why not? We like acronyms around here in the tech world. So I decided to go with Django framework with Python. I did know a little bit of Python already. I decided to challenge myself though and learn Django as well. So far I have installed Python, installed Django. Actually, I think I might have had Python on here already. So installed Django, uh, installed Bootstrap to work with Django because I couldn't get the CDN to work. Then I set up a initial framework for the app. So modules in Django are actually separated into apps, which can be kind of confusing. So a module is an app, and I think that's pretty similar to Angular, how Angular was set up. So I have my root app here. So this comes, so it came with a lot of stuff already, which was cool with Django. Comes with a lot of functionality, like right out of the box. But so I have set up a lot of stuff though myself already as well. So what did I do? The URLs. What came with it already was the admin, and there's like a backend admin, which is already has like all the functionality to it, like the CRUD functionality, which is cool. I added the homepage URL, and I also added the resources URL so that we could look at my other app. Beyond that, I created a homepage view, and then had to add in a couple of settings so we could use templates. Also created a base layout template. And then, like I said, I installed Bootstrap so that we could use Bootstrap with this. So that's the root app, and then I created the resources app. So I decided to keep subjects, resource links, and categories all together into one app. I suppose I could have split them out, but I decided not to. So far, we have the URLs for each one. So we have one for the subjects list, one path for the categories list, one path for the resource links list. I'd have to say this caused me the most frustration so far. Not because that doing the path was hard. So before I was using Django 1.11, and Django 1.11 makes you use URLs with regex expressions instead. And I just could not get the one regex expression to work with categories list. I tried and tried. And then I discovered that I could upgrade to 2.0, and 2.0 let me use path instead. So I am forever grateful to 2.0 because I was ready to give up having to use 1.11. Thank goodness for upgrades. So that's the URLs. Then we have our views. So we've got a subject list view, categories list view, resources links view, list. And that's going to return the view to the user. And then what else did we create already in here? We had to register our models. Oh, and then we created an HTML page for each view so that we could return something to them, to the user when they actually called it. So, kind of nice. It uses like these template tags in with the actual HTML code. It's a lot like Razor, I guess. When we were learning MVC in Worth's class. So I've always thought it was kind of cool that we could alternate between HTML and code within the same page. And then beyond that, I have created 3 models. So the models actually map to, a model will map to a table. And it's kind of different in Django. It uses ORM instead of SQL. So object relational mapping. That's completely new for me. So that's been a little bit of a learning curve, but it's also kind of cool too. So uh, like when we created the category table, I just had to define that subjects was part of a many-to-many relationship with category. And then when you're ready, you migrate it to the database, and it creates a table for you. So right now I'm just using like a local MySQL database, but so when I migrated stuff, it came with a lot of things already. So like this auth group permissions, like all these Django like admin migrations, that all came set up with the app. So when you migrate everything over, those like are already there. So the ones I've made already are resources category subjects, resources link category, resources subject. And the cool thing about the ORM is that when you define that it's a many-to-many here, it will create a bridge table for you here. So like the category and subjects, here's the bridge table. That's pretty neat already. So let's just go take a look at the, I don't know if I have a server running already or not. Let's just get out of here and we'll go make sure I have, spin up a new one. Alright, go check it out in the browser. You can see how it looks so far. So far this is my app. Snazzy, right? I know, it's kind of boring. So, I'm not wild about this blue box over here being there all the time. And I'm not wild yet that I have to press resources to get subjects to come up there. I haven't figured out how to just get subjects to load by itself yet. Eventually I'll figure it out. So then you click on subjects and it gives you a little drop down of all the subjects. So let's just click on science. And it'll give you the categories. So I've got the categories to return so far. And this is all loading within the template tags in the base layout. So like here's the, so like this is the block where you like get the subjects in, and then here's for the categories. That's what we're looking at right now is the categories. And then if you click on a category, it will return this down here. It was just the block links. So it's returning the link, the category, and then the link, and some description about it. And if you click on the link, it will take you to that page so far. So I've got that all set up, which is cool. It didn't take me too long to do that. About a week, so that's not bad. I'm not wild yet that like when you click off of things, it will delete it. I am not sure how to get rid of that. I will figure that out eventually too. And right now my sign up and login are not functional. Well, sign up I have rigged up to my admin backend. So the admin is cool that it comes with Django already. It has a lot of CRUD functionality, which I hadn't anticipated, so it might speed up things a little bit for me too. So you can like, I changed this earlier to math. See, let's go back in and change it to math. So, and the cool thing is you can change things here and it will change it in your database right away. So I bet if we go look now, this is no longer mathsy, it's now math. So it's got some full CRUD functionality already, and then you also have, it also comes with a users table. So you've already got the functionality to go in and edit, delete, create users as well. And then the nice thing is I've also looked into, I can customize some of this. So later on, if I'll probably leave that for last, but if I have time, I will go in and like change the actual like look of this so it fits more with the rest of the site. But for now, I want to get all the functionality working and not worry too much about how it looks. as opposed to how it actually works. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. See you later, Larry.